Sydney and Allie, and we are back for season two, I think episode 4 or 3.
I think season 3, episode 3.
Okay, kind of almost. Wait, are we in season 3
Yeah.
of us? Girl, I was saying
Well,
season.
oh my God. I thought you were teeing up the summer term pretty. I was like, Mama, it's $3. We're on the third book. Like,
I really
come
like the
on.
but we've done like
Oh my God.
3 episodes of season 2, the girly pop. But we can say we're season 3 if you want.
You know what? I think we're episode 4, right?
I think you're right. Yeah. You know what? We're gonna call it episode 4. Watch it's like
Yeah.
not. But
You know
okay.
what? Yeah.
Sydney and I are new levels of unhinged today. Okay, guys, and we are so ready to talk about The Summer I Turned Pretty, season 3, which is why hence 3 is being argued right now. So, speaking of 3, we have 3 episodes to talk about. We I don't think you and I have discussed the show like at all. I think we've been saving it for this.
Yeah, not yet.
Yeah. Yeah. So without further ado, I think we just get into it because we both love the show. Have you read all the books?
Okay, I didn't read the third book because
Same.
I could not anymore.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. No, that makes sense. Well, like they are written at like a younger level. Like a
Exactly.
lot of my friends that I watch it with, like Kelsey said she read it when she was like 12 years old. So like I
Yeah.
get that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I love
also,
Jenny Han's like other books, but
oh,
I don't know, just like Summer Temporary, I just couldn't do
yeah.
it. So yeah.
Well, also the show's just so good. So like I get, taking a
Yeah.
step back from the book, but I started it because I'd read the other two. So season 1, I saw the season without ever seeing or reading the books. And
Yeah.
then I went in and read book 1. And then I was like, oh, book 1's so good. And then I read book 2 before season 2 came out. And sometimes this might be a hot take, but like sometimes with a book to movie adaptation, sometimes I like going in having not read the book
I
because,
agree.
okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Because inevitably you're going to be like, well, they did it differently in the book, or wow, they
Yeah.
decided to cut this part. I was so excited for this part, or whatever. And so so season 2, while I enjoyed it a lot and like was having the time of my life watching it, I almost felt a little bit outside of it because I knew what was coming, like all the major plot points and
Yeah.
like how they were feeling internally and all that. So I decided to just not read book 3. I read like the
Yeah.
first like 3 chapters and I was like, eh. Yeah.
Like, let me just hold out.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I'm 100% a movie or show before the book girl. Like, if I
Ew.
haven't already read it, but also like
Yeah.
something like, oh, the new Hunger Games book, like I'm gonna read
Okay.
that, and then that's like a whole. I already know it's a whole year until the next movie, so it's just like
Yeah.
it's a case by case. But I feel like I'm definitely I appreciate watching something and then going back and reading it because I feel like I just enjoy it like 10 times more.
Yeah. And sometimes doing it that way, like as a kid, I'd seen all the Harry Potter movies, but I never read the books. And so
Yeah,
once I was a little older, like junior high through high school, I decided to read them. So
yeah,
first of all, it was more fun to go in because I read the books or because I'd seen the movie, so I knew the story, but then the books like dove into it like 100 times more because obviously they're like 900-page books or whatever. But
exactly.
yeah, so it was kind of fun because it was like, oh my gosh, behind the scenes, I'm getting to learn more. Or,
Literally, ooh, okay, what am I doing?
yeah, yeah.
I
So
love that.
anyway, oh my gosh, I feel so seen though. Thank you. Because
Okay,
every time I'm like, I'm not gonna read the book before the movie comes out,
all
people are like,
right. Yeah.
all right, well, with that, did you know the major thing? Okay, spoiler alerts for The Summer I Turned Pretty season 3.
Okay.
So far, you guys have been warned.
Yeah.
But did you know about the Jeremiah thing with Belly?
I didn't remember the cheating thing. I feel like someone's definitely told me that, but I didn't really
Yeah.
remember that. But I did know obviously he was gonna propose because like in the trailer there's a wedding. So like my one friend was like, "Oh my God, like Jeremiah proposes, like what a spoiler." I was like, "Mama, like the wedding's in the trailer. Like it's all over TikTok. Like there's just no
Yeah.
winning it." But so yeah, I knew the proposal was coming, but definitely not the way it went down in my head. But
Yeah.
yeah, what about you?
Oh my gosh. I think I had been spoiled on the cheating thing.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, also like
Papa.
on TikTok. Yeah. Yeah. Like on TikTok, I had been
Yeah.
spoiled like a year ago. So I was like, well, great. And then,
Oh,
yeah. And then I think I read through the book up until they get engaged and right before they were going to tell their parents. And that's when I was like, no, I kind of want to watch it on the show play out.
yeah.
Um, but from what I remember, the the scene of her finding out like he cheated and all that is like page by page. Like they do it like to a T. And my friends who like
Whoa.
live and breathe the books, like who read them a million times over, were like screaming. They were like, she's even wearing like the blue floral dress or like all that stuff. So
Yeah, I know the big thing this episode was when she put the band-aid over her razor cut.
over her.
Everyone was freaking out because they know that's in Conrad's POV. So it's
Oh
like
my,
it does seem like and like he's gonna have his episode, I think later in the season where he's
yeah, I've
seeing
heard
like
that.
his perspective. But it's like it is cool to see that like she is going into the book so much at the beginning because I know that like she said like near the end of the series she's gonna deviate her path. And so
Yeah.
like it's cool that it's like so by the book at the beginning, but also like it's interesting.
No, I'm a little worried. I mean, okay, like I don't think it's gonna like change who she picks or something huge like that. I think maybe the circumstances of how she picks someone, or I have a theory that that wedding is not Belly's wedding. Maybe that her parents get back together, and that's what's different.
Ooh. And maybe she's like envisioning herself. That could be interesting.
Yeah,
I could see
yeah, or her like plus one is whichever brother she picks,
yeah.
and then
Ooh,
she goes to
that's
study
true.
abroad. So like maybe I don't
The
know.
only thing that she's wearing white.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't
I don't
know.
know.
Some brides do
I
that thing
mean,
though, like they switch it up and it's like they're in a color and then the
her
bridesmaids are in another.
mom literally would do that. Her mom literally
Yeah.
would do that. Laurel, I can't.
Yeah.
The Bob.
The
Hi,
bob.
Bob.
Okay. She kind of rocks it
The
actually.
Bob is rocking, but sometimes Laurel, I'm just like, Laurel, oh my Lord.
Laurel. Okay, dude. Okay, Laurel's crash out. Honestly valid. Like,
Hey, Hurricane Laurel, like, what the heck? Hit it.
oh
Oh.
my gosh. Okay. Did you know? Okay, let's like walk, I guess, through the first episode.
Okay.
Um, did you see? Okay, it was driving me insane. I could not remember where or figure out where I had seen Lacey Barone from. Like the girl
Oh my
Jeremiah
God, yeah.
from Daisy Jones and the Six.
Yep.
It I
Yep.
was like fixated on it, trying to figure it out for like a good
Also,
hour.
I hate that it's summer and they just introduced us to Redbird at school. I
Oh my
want
God.
Redbird. And yet here I am. He's all the way wherever he's from. We're
Yeah.
cousins. And I'm like,
No, he's a great addition. And like, is he already gone? Maybe he's gonna be. I
he
feel like
better come for
Jeremiah.
a visit.
I bet you like Jeremiah would make him the best man over Conrad, which
Right.
will be a point of
Oh,
tension. Yeah.
he literally would. He's the
Yeah.
worst. He literally would. Well, you never come from California. I was even sure you're gonna come for the wedding. Well, he's gonna come. Okay. He's gonna come. Calm down. You know.
There are so many times I wish you and I could like insert ourselves into whatever show and like we're just like this like we're like a narrator that's actually sitting at like the table with them though.
Yeah.
And they can't hear us, okay? But everyone can
No.
see us. And
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's just
Like can
like,
you imagine us at the dinner table when they tell them that they're getting engaged.
oh my God.
Peak comedy. We would be so good.
Well, also, another thing I would have loved for us to be narrator, that was that goddamn proposal. What happened there? You're on too damn knees to apologize on the dirty ass ground of college campus, probably where some sorority girl puked just prior.
In the hospital parking lot of a college campus,
Li-
where her brother was
li-
just in a medically induced coma for almost dying.
Literally. And she has to be the one to make all the medical decisions. She's trying to be like present, in case,
And you
it goes
just
wrong.
cheated on her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're on two knees, shaking your hands. But then you go to propose, you can't even get down on one. Oh, I'm sick. I'm sick.
They
No.
also put Benson Boone over it.
If your proposal song is Benson Boone in a show, I already know you're done. I already know it's over for you. So I'm not even worried because there's no way. There's no way y'all are
The whole
lasting
thing.
a Benson Boone when the episode before your relationship was narrated by You're Losing Me. Like there's just no coming back from that. Like, no.
That was actually Taylor saying you're losing me, as in Jeremiah's losing rights to use my
Yeah.
song
Like you
because
don't
of
get
it.
You Losing Me and Lacey
Yeah.
and then literally 45 minutes later get Forever in a Day. That's not a thing. Like, no, don't even. Also, can we
So,
talk about the soundtrack this season?
so good.
Crazy, amazing.
You're losing me took me out.
Oh my God. Well, my friend I was watching it with, shout out
Uh,
Riley, she had a playlist of all the songs that like she was guessing were gonna be in the season. Hey, Good
Cute.
Luck Babe. She had Hot to Go, You're Losing Me. I was like, well,
So
girl.
all of them?
Literally all of them. But I was like, the one I don't think anyone in this entire world could ever suspect though was Radiohead.
No,
No
that was
surprises, Radiohead.
I've
Uh,
been watching it with like we've been doing weekly watch parties and Caitlin, Kelsey, Paulina, like the whole group. Caitlin, when Radiohead came on, she goes, "You're kidding me." Like she lost it.
Yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Oh,
No.
oh.
Also,
Well,
mhm.
I was just gonna add. I'm forgetting the name of the song now. Ariana Grande's off of Eternal Sunshine. Oh, I Wish I Hated You. Amazing song. And I was like
Perfect song
freaking out.
choice.
It
So
was
good.
so good. It's so good.
Hit. Oh my God. I know. Opening the entire show with Dreams. Well, like it kind of goes
You always
back
want to
to
ship
like
it.
the wedding thing. Is it the wedding real? You open the season with Dreams. I don't know. I don't know. If I was in that room, I would have cooked. But y'all stay safe. So,
Can we talk about Taylor's initial reaction when Jeremiah or when she found out Belly and Jeremiah got engaged? Because I think Taylor was kind of valid in all that.
oh, I literally when I unmuted off FaceTime with Catherine, and I literally go, I would have been Taylor. Like, don't sit me down in a random ass coffee shop, smile at
After
me
I
like that
broke it
when
up.
I'm miserable, smiling like how you're smiling, and then be like, yeah, I'm actually getting engaged. Girl, first of all, just
After
lie a little longer. Like, how hard is it to lie? Like, just be like, oh, it's just a good day. Like, just gaslight her if you didn't want to let her know. But second of all,
mind you, it's also like 7 in the morning.
yeah, like, girl, I'm
Yeah.
gonna eat my damn croissant. Like,
You
come
showed up
on.
an hour late.
I would be the guy
Then
who just cheated on you, proposed in the hospital parking lot, and you said yes. And you said yes. What?
what?
No.
Girl, crazy. No, I mean like also I think my one of my favorite scenes was when Taylor told off Jeremiah for how much she was his like number one fan and
Yeah,
all that, and then he went and screwed it up so bad. I was like on the couch like, yes.
I know.
Yeah. I am loving all the Taylor scenes though. I think she's shining this season.
I
Yeah.
agree. She's been the season star. I love that we're getting to know Lucinda. I hope Lucinda gets out of
Yes.
this like financial problem, but
Yeah.
I'm also wondering if this is gonna keep Taylor from New York and Steven will have a reason to be kept from New York, and that'll like stir up some hometown stuff. I don't know.
I don't know. I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, like, why are they trying to make Steven and that girl he works with kind of flirty with one another? Like that,
Right.
like, like enemies to lovers thing? Because I'm like, no, I'm Taylor and Steven.
She
I
better just
heard
stay
that.
enemy. Like just
Yeah.
enemy.
Yeah. No, I mean, Also, in the third book, from where I read up until, Belly and Taylor weren't really the best of friends anymore. Like it was all about how they weren't
Mm,
close anymore and had gone their separate ways at school. So I like that they like completely threw that plot
I know.
line out because it just it like when I was reading the book, I was like, this seems kind of random. Like I get it, like they're
Like,
talking about like things growing apart and all that, but like
yeah.
for a or like three series installment like that, I feel like that's kind of a weird thing to throw in. So
Right, exactly. And like I like that the focus is more so on like the romantic like antics and rather than on like their friendship because it's like female friendship doesn't always have to be weaponized as like a plot line. Like, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like you can just be
yeah,
friends and like that
yeah.
just like that and wholesome. So yeah.
Oh, yeah, I love that point. Like, also the car crash thing wasn't in the book, from what I've heard from my sources, i.e. Kelsey.
Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh, that's crazy.
Ooh. So that was added. So wait,
Yeah.
I don't even remember where Jeremiah proposed in the book. But yeah, they made the active decision to make it in the parking lot of a hospital.
On no knees, on zero knees. God, oh my God.
No bless.
Why are you sitting in her dorm room handing her a ring I can't even see? What?
Like, trying to find it. Wait, hold on. Here, wait, hold up a ring like you're about to propose.
Okay.
Like, that's what it's like. That's what I was like trying to find it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, okay. In the proposal scene, sure, it was like pretty visible. I'm sorry. When she does this to her mom,
You can't
nothing's
see it.
there.
You can't
Nothing is
see
there. She
it.
lost that damn ring in her flowy dress, like I called it, when she slipped it in the pocket all willy-nilly. I was like, first of all, that ring might be small, honey, but you still got a ring. Like, hold on to that thing. I saw in Catbird is like $300. Catbird, I didn't know what's going on there. $300 for nothing.
Do you
But
think it was a really nice ring and then they like made the diamond tinier or like took the diamond out?
I,
Because like I feel like they made it like that on purpose. Like because they
like,
knew it'd spark. Yeah.
well, that's the thing. I'm just like, when she's like, there's no,
I
there was nothing there. Like, it was
didn't
there,
do
but there
something
was
with like
nothing there.
tinfoil.
The tinfoil comment was so good.
Oh,
Like,
it took me out. It was so funny. Okay, and I'm like not like oh, it has to be an 18 karat diamond ring or whatever. But I think it's like a testament to like maybe they're not ready to get engaged. They
she's
don't have
saying,
any
like,
money.
get the
Yeah.
ring, girl. It's a
Yeah.
sign. Like, come on. So, no, yeah, that was like a lot. But
Mhm.
no. Also, Adam is pissing me off.
He's okay. I am Team Conrad's number one fan,
Oh
but
yeah.
I am so against the Jeremiah slander from his own father. Like that is
I
horrible.
know. And
Yeah.
like the super senior stuff.
No, that was
Oh
mean.
God.
Like,
Me.
and everyone was like, oh, he was just joking. No, you went through around the table and pointed out the amazing things
Yeah.
about every person.
Yeah.
Like, Conrad's gonna be a doctor, and I'm so proud of him. He's the best
Yeah.
of us. And here's my super senior over here. Like, that's just flat out mean.
So
Yeah.
and like just so uncalled for. And so I feel bad, like just all that stuff going on with them because he's just so clearly
Yeah.
a terrible father. It's like, dang.
But
And also a terrible employer.
oh
When
my
they
God.
revealed that Steven works for him, I don't know if that was like something I was supposed to know, but I didn't
I
cross
didn't
to me until the third episode, and I was like,
no, I didn't.
whoa.
Yeah. No, I kind of forgot. I can't remember if that was in the book or not either. Steven's like barely mentioned in the third book up to where I got to.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's a bunch of potential for even though that like Jeremiah hates him, like Jeremiah could become him. Like
Mm,
like I feel like the dad has like this inferiority complex too, and he lashes out at people like
yeah.
Jeremiah. And we're starting to see that with Jeremiah too.
Yeah. I see.
Yeah. So, Jeremiah, I think you need to have a wake up call before you go down this path yourself. But
Yeah.
also, I don't even remember your name, Mr. Fisher. You need to be nicer to your sons
Yes,
because that was
sure,
horrible.
sure.
Yeah.
No, it's a whole mess.
No, also, the decision to include Lacey after the cheating scene because the
Right.
girl's name
And
was
her
Lacey.
name's Lacey. Yup.
Genius.
So
Genius.
good. So
No,
good.
it was so good.
Yeah.
But okay, well, we haven't even talked about Conrad.
Oh my gosh. Who is this redhead Agnes? I don't. She came on my screen.
So mean to him.
Immediately, I clocked her. I was like, I don't like her. There's something off about her. And everyone was like, Sydney, like, what are you talking about? Like, there's nothing, like, no. Then
Yeah.
she did that, pulled that whole little thing at the clinic, and everyone's like, oh yeah, I hate her.
Yeah.
Or when she
Like,
started like interrogating him, oh yeah, I hate her.
yes,
Oh, it's almost like someone said that. Like,
saw it from the beginning. Well,
yeah.
like, first of all, the thing when she like showed up Conrad in the little circle when I forget what it is when you're doing the residency. That's not what you're supposed to do to your friend or your
Nope.
employees or like your coworkers. Like
Yeah,
that's like you're trying to prove you're better than somebody when you like should be a team and
exactly.
like uplifting one another. Yeah. Which was
Exactly.
so messed up of her. Like I couldn't imagine doing that, let alone doing that to a friend. Like
Oh,
that. Yeah.
no. And
Yeah.
then like her like whole like this episode being like well one of us is unemployed or like all this stuff. And I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, remember who saved your butt at the clinic? You should have been the
Okay.
one
Do
packing
you
up.
Yeah, do you think it was her who messed up? Because that's been my theory since day
Okay,
one.
that's how I clocked it, but I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
like I didn't
Okay.
I don't know. Is that not how it was
I
clocked? Whoa. Because then she got
well,
all like awkward, you know?
yeah.
Maybe
Well,
it
okay.
really was him.
I've
Whoa.
done two rewatches because I watch it with the girls, then I watch it with my family at
Yeah.
home. Um, and on my second rewatch, I did notice when Taylor calls Conrad saying, there's been a horrible accident. I don't know if Steven's gonna be okay. Conrad's in a closet with those like those vials, but he's not actively doing anything with them. He's just like touching them and like arranging them. So there is, I think, a chance where he messed it up right then.
Uh,
But from the get-go, when he took the blame for it, like before my second watch, I also thought he was like stepping up to protect his friend. Like,
he's
oh, that
being bad.
must, yeah. Like that must have been me. Like, yeah. Also, Dr. Namaze to fire him that quickly, brutal. Especially when she knew what had happened. Like that, like what, 10 minutes
Right?
earlier?
She gotta need to redeem herself because right now I'm
Yeah.
like, dang, you suck.
No, that was brutal. Because I got, like, I completely understood, like, no, this could get us in big trouble, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Like, it was bad. But also, it was the guy's first day, and his best friend was just in a life-threatening car accident.
Literally. And I guess that was like her point. She was like, you're the one that chose to stay here. But it's
Yeah.
also like you literally like always talk about how like there's someone you fire on the first day. And like
Mhm.
if you can't like stick around, you're not gonna make it. So like I'm like I feel like that's a little bit like of a double-edged sword of being like, oh like
Yeah.
you have to like stay here, but also if you stay here, like you made the wrong choice.
It was like he was damned if he did, damned if he didn't, kind of thing.
Exactly.
Yeah. But okay, and then when Agnes came back to like talk to him the day after he was fired, I thought right then she was gonna admit that it was her mistake and why did you take the fall for me? But no, she was like, well, you kind of did deserve it. And I was like, oh,
Literally, I was like, so what the hell? So I don't know, like Agnes.
yeah, I'm
But
like,
to
okay,
get him to cousins. So like for
yeah,
that,
I think he's like a messy, what's like the term? There's like a term for those characters. Like they're the one who kind of pushes the other character to do what they need to do. I can't remember. It's like a literary term or something. But like I
exactly,
feel like she's that.
exactly.
Like she like causes the drama or calls the friend out and is the very unlikable character like for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we're not supposed to root for Agnes, but like
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. And
Whatever,
then
Agnes.
but Conrad, I just want him to go run to Belly. Like, oh my God, we're gonna get a Connie crash out. I'm pretty sure of it. When he was like completely
Better.
speechless at the dinner table when they announced the engagement, I was like,
No. And then they left him. I'm like, he's visiting from California. He doesn't have a car.
Yeah.
Hello?
Supposed to walk to the house. I mean, I'm sure Cousins isn't that big, but still.
Like, good luck finding an Uber there. Like, we're in a coastal town. What?
Don't leave him on the streets like that. The girls of Cousins are gonna snatch him up.
Bro, snap
Like,
him up.
yeah, his ex-girlfriend from the other two seasons is gonna like do a literal U-turn and get him in the car and then sorry, Belly.
Oh no.
Like
Oh
he's off
no.
now too. Yeah. Okay. The biggest debate was was Jeremiah in the wrong for not telling Belly? And for some reason, some people think he wasn't in the wrong.
Oh, about the
But
cheating?
yes.
I was
No, oh my God, no, like he was in the wrong.
I'm sorry, why are you so
Yeah,
horny a week after breaking up with your girlfriend? Like, it's Ross and Rachel, Taylor's oldest time. We were on a
exactly.
break. No, we were broken up. No, you're just horny. Like, you can wait longer than a week. Like, you should
Also,
still be sad. Like, he's like, I was numb. No, you weren't because like
crazy
you did
was
it.
he hooked up with Lacey. He said he went and cried in the shower because he couldn't believe what he did. But then he admits later on that they hooked up twice.
Yeah,
So he still actively decided to go back.
that's the thing. It's like, come on.
Yeah.
I'm buying
Yeah.
what you're selling, pal. Don't sell it around here. This ain't.
Okay. And also, I completely agree. Like it was like he did not have to go hook up with someone that fast. But also, if he truly thought like Ross and Rachel thought they were broken up in
Hmm.
that time, where Jeremiah thought they were over, Belly was like, we're on a break, like from
Yeah,
the fight. Okay. When he came back and Belly was like, oh, we were never really broken up. Like I knew we'd be fine. Like we're gonna get through this. That was his moment to confess what he did. And like, I'm not saying
yeah,
Belly would have been like, oh my gosh, yeah, no, I totally get it. You thought we were broken up. Like, I don't think it would have gone
yeah.
super
No.
smoothly for him, but she still would have like probably
Yeah.
appreciated that she was cold instead of because I feel like not telling is the same as lying in that scenario.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, for
You're
6 months.
withholding.
Yeah, withholding.
And it's just like I don't know. It's just like again, like as soon as she said that like we were never really broken up, you should be like, no, like he could have just easily said the bad you be like, I personally did think we were broken up, so like
Yeah.
I did do that. It's like you can just admit how you felt, but instead he's just like hey,
Yeah. No,
what?
literally. You could see like in his mind he was about to
Oh,
say it and then he like decided not to. He was
yeah.
like, "You know what? This will get me in trouble. I'm not gonna say it." Yeah.
And I was like, girl.
Yeah.
Also,
But
Lucy, never blame the girl, but she was messy.
you had to
No
know that was
way she
Jeremiah's
didn't know
room.
Belly was in there.
Yeah, and like they were in front of Jeremiah's bedroom. Like, isn't he like the president of that frat or something? You knew where
Yeah.
that bedroom was. Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
messy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But
But I think honestly that might have been everything so far.
yeah,
I right? Did what do you think's gonna happen? Is she gonna end up with Conrad, Jeremiah, or the debate is she might end up choosing Summer?
oh my God, I know. That's my favorite joke is like, I had my childhood love for Conrad and I had my college love with Jeremiah. But at the end of the day, every single year we continue to come back here to this place, cousins. So I choose Summer. Credit
Just
roll.
cuts black. Yeah.
Uh, nah, I'd be like at
I'd
Amazon
be
store, like Jeff
I'd be like,
Bezos, let me in the fucking like it's over. It's Jover.
like
Like
I
no.
over. I want my money back. Yeah. Like
Ooh,
that
yeah.
subscriptions would be canceled. Yeah.
Yeah, Amazon Prime, you're done. No more Prime
You're done.
Day for me. I'm so happy I got my Kindle this Prime Day because it's not happening again. Because no. But you know.
I feel like I I think when they're teasing like the ending is gonna be different, they're not gonna change who she ends up with, or if
It's
she's not
gonna
gonna
be Conrad. Like
yeah.
they already had
Like
their whole like dramatic like seeing each other
yeah.
across the garden. The music slows down. They're like,
Or, like the
we know we
symbolism
all
ends
want it.
of her being in red and like, the song of the season was
Burning
yeah,
red. Yep.
exactly. No, like they're gonna end, or even like the original like promo poster for this season is the movie from Sabrina, or the movie poster from Sabrina.
Yes.
The guy Jeremiah's posed as is who she thought she was in love with and was gonna like end up with, but then the guy Conrad's posed with or as is who she ends up with.
Right. Oh my
Oh,
God. Also in Steven's bedroom, this is such a small detail, but he
oh,
has the 10 things I hate about you post.
no. Okay, that episode, Paulina has like a media room in her apartment. So we watched it on like a big screen, and the minute they showed Steven's room, we all went, "Oh my gosh, 10 things I hate about you!" Like we lost it, and we were like,
Yeah.
he just got so much more respect in our books. Like,
Literally, literally,
yeah,
he gets it.
he gets it. He gets it. You know what? And we love him.
We love it.
But okay,
Yeah.
I think with the breakdown so far,
I
I'm sure
think
we'll.
we should make this a weekly thing.
Oh, I think we'll have to
Break it
do
down.
episode breakdowns
Yeah.
because it's just fun to talk about the show. But
We're very clearly very passionate.
no, we're so passionate. Like 40 minutes just went by easily.
I am gonna leave our viewers with one question.
Oh, ooh.
Is anyone else on Draco TikTok, Jeremiah, Draco, and Simon from the Chipmunks? Because I just need to know. Because I'm stuck on it and I can't get free yet.
She went like Draco TikTok, and I was like, oh, I've heard of like Draco
No,
Talk. Like that was a big thing during the pandemic. And then you went
Draco with a
over.
J.
Yeah. Okay, please send it to me. I'm very curious for the science
I'll
of
send it
what
to you, but just know your whole For You page will be
my
this.
algorithm.
And
Is it like
you might even spin off into a niche part of it where it's Stephen X Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon, the animated version.
wow. You know what? It's a fan community and it's bringing people together.
Yeah.
How did you end up on it is what I want to know.
One day I was there and I've never left. I don't
You
engage.
chose yeah.
I just watch and then I'm
Yeah.
like, wow.
Okay, I did get an edit really randomly on my For You page of Theodore from Alvin and the Chipmunks with a love interest, but it wasn't Draco
It's
or Jeremiah.
Joe from You, Penn Badgley.
Oh my God,
I don't
wait.
remember who the other person
I
was,
might
but
have
it was
sent
just
you that.
random.
So funny. I think I sent it to you. That might have been the problem.
Yeah,
Yeah. Who knows how it started? But okay, send me
yeah.
because now I'm very,
I'll send you.
very intrigued, but scared too. But
Yeah.
okay, that's Girly
Okay.
Pops this week. Go watch
Right.
these, and we'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week. Hi, Girly Pops. How are y'all doing? Well, today we have a pretty fun episode. Well, this will actually be the second half of the episode, I guess. You've already heard from us. Um, but we are going to be debriefing now that the whole season has come out of The Summer I Turned Pretty. Kind of our thoughts of the overall season. So, I guess we'll just dive right in. Allie, what do you think?
Okay, so we left off, I believe, because how many episodes did they release originally? Was it two or three?
I think it was two.
Okay, so like
Because of
Jeremiah cheated.
Yep.
Yeah, and they broke up and got engaged.
Who that? Is Lacey Barone.
Yeah, that's where it was. Yeah. So, gosh, so much has happened since then.
Yeah,
Like, um,
been a doozy. I just checked the file like when we recorded that, and it was like July 25th.
hey,
And I'm like, and you know what? And here we are.
and
Cool.
that's on brand, you know? It's
That,
yeah.
that, that's who we are.
Um, so overall, I really did enjoy this season. I think it was just the community of it, like yes, watching the episode was fun. It was 10 times more fun when you watched it with your friends or with your family and could talk about it. And then going online afterwards and seeing TikToks, people like tweeting about it, like all that stuff. Yeah. Were there some filler episodes? Yes. But
But like none I was like mad about. Like I know people were
yeah,
like mad about all the filler, but like personally, I was like, wait, okay, like I get it. Like you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
it's like Paris. Like everyone was saying like how Paris was like filler, But like I was like
I
also,
enjoyed those.
but like Paris was like important. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we had to get to that point for
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I enjoyed those for sure. Like yeah, a lot of people were hating on Belly's first episode in Paris, and I was like, guys, I kind of loved it. Like,
Right?
yeah, but okay, I think my like I hadn't read the third book up until a certain point. I decided to stop reading it and just watch the show. Um and my friends who had read the book were so stressed out because they said like once the wedding was called off, it was like completely uncharted territory.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God, wait, we have to talk about the wedding planning of it all. Because that was maybe like one of the funniest parts of the season.
I agree.
The raspberry coulis two-tier mirror glaze.
Yeah, definitely not some good moments for Jeremiah. I think them revealing him as a chef, like I was like, wait, like, oh, you're kind of cute now. Like, shoot, like, you know,
No, okay, they kind
I was
of
like, am I
redeemed
into
Jeremiah.
chefs? Like, maybe I am.
Here, this is my
Uh,
take on
yeah.
Jeremiah this season. He and Belly like brought out, not meaning Belly personally, but that relationship and that part of Jeremiah's life, I think brought out the worst of Jeremiah. All right. And then when he was with Belly, I don't think he really knew who he was. Okay. His whole life's
Ah,
purpose was being with Belly, basically. And then they call everything off. Suddenly, he's in his chef era, which I was obsessed with, actually. I thought it was so funny. He was acting like he was on the bear. He was so stressed about it. And then um he's like cut off. He has to figure out his life. And then, as much as I didn't want it to happen, him and Denise were really cute.
okay. When
Yeah.
that like started sparking in the finale, I was like, wait,
Yeah.
I see this. Because like I wasn't a Denise hater. Like I did
Oh, I
like
love Denise.
but like I also was like a Steven and Taylor truther. Like I do think like they have to be together. So like I just think like I was happy that Denise like found something. I was like maybe like you could do someone different than Jeremiah, but like
Yeah.
so like who's to
They
say?
were
Oh
so cute together by the end. Because
yeah.
yeah, I was so conflicted like almost the entire season because at first Denise really bugged me, but that was like when she was just like brutally mean to Steven in like the
Yeah.
first episode or something. And then after that, you kind of saw her like, soften as the season goes on and you get to know her. And I was like, wait, like I am like team Taylor and Steven, but like it's not like this hard divide where I like loathe the idea of like Denise and Steven, to where I'm glad they kind of like just cut that off. They were like,
Yeah.
okay, like the chemistry just isn't there once they kissed. But then I was like, okay, well, they have such a great character in Denise. What is she even doing here?
Right?
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
And so I liked that thing. Did you hear the rumor? There was a theory that people thought when the wedding was called off that Jeremiah and Redbird were gonna end up together.
I wanted it. I was
I
like,
wanted
bruh,
it.
this
Yeah.
thing would have been so good if they were together. Like,
Like
I'm happy with
Redbird
him
was
and
there the whole
Denise,
time.
but
Yeah.
I was like, wait, like,
Yeah.
Queen.
Redbird's
Redbird's
been
right
waiting.
there.
Yeah, he's
Redbird's
literally
right there, bro.
yeah.
But yeah, so like Queen, but
Get a
also,
queen.
I think we have to talk about like one character that really surprised me over the course of the season, Adam.
Oh my God. He was committed to the champagne bit and I loved
Yeah,
it.
the champagne was important to him. He was like,
It
I paid
was
for the champagne,
he
like
paid a
I
lot of money
paid
for that
for
stuff.
champagne. Yeah, like
Yeah.
I get it. I get it. It was just like hilarious, just like how the champagne kept being like the bottom line. Also, the fact that he ended up single at the end of the season is just like,
Yes.
I don't know. I'm like, you're just such a typical guy. Like, I can't.
No, also that makes me think I don't think the realization of Jeremiah or Jeremiah's realization that Adam was with that Kaylee girl when Susanna was still alive ever came to play. Like they hinted at it, but yeah,
No.
I guess it never really came to light. But Adam, I go so back and forth on him. Yeah, because he's like such a jerk. But then at the end, it seems like there were notes of he was trying his best to be better, but like
Yeah.
huge or tiny, tiny, tiny baby steps. He's
I
still
think
funny
it
though.
was like hilarious. Like when
Oh my,
Steven quit and he's
someone
like,
had to cut Jeremiah off too.
someone did.
Okay.
He needed
Yeah.
a moment to like, okay, be like,
Yeah.
like you got to get a grip. You got to do something else. Like, but
It's like we're done. Yeah.
that's it.
Or my favorite was how mad he was. Honestly, in my opinion, rightfully so, when Belly and Jeremiah had just taken over his apartment.
I know. And he was just like, oh, so you guys are just gonna keep sleeping here. And she was like, okay. And I was like,
And Belly was
oh,
walking around with like no pants
bro,
on.
get out. Like,
Yeah.
realize this is not a space for you, girl. Like, it was okay for like a week, but like, mama, like,
It's pushed to the limit. Yeah.
I know. Also, her and Conrad sharing the beach house was
Oh
also
my gosh.
tea.
Oh my gosh. Christmas, you're talking about Christmas, right?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh. Yeah, the Christmas episode was so cute.
I
Like, and did you notice? I
know.
think those pajamas she wears in the Christmas episode are the ones at the final photo op of Christmas in Paris.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, which I think is really cute.
really
But
cute. Yeah,
yeah, I mean, that was the whole thing. Everyone was like, Belly's like, Belly shouldn't have been alone with Conrad there. Nothing happened.
yeah,
Like, they were fine.
they were fine.
It was more worrisome when Conrad was at the house right before the wedding, I think, because that's when
Yeah,
all the un un like all the unresolved feelings were coming back up.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
that's very. I just feel
Yeah.
like I guess like July 4th, yeah, that it was like the like weirdest time was just like okay, like now we're like it's awkwardly like he's just like there and it's like okay, like are you
Yeah.
with this or like what's going on? Like
Yeah.
it was weird.
No, literally. Also, can we talk about the unnecessary hate Conrad was getting this season from every single person other than Lauren?
Really?
Like,
Like it
where
was
did it come from?
crazy. I was like, what is going on?
The
Like
hostility of it all, especially from Steven.
oh, I'm a season was ripping that man a new one.
Literally.
I was
And then he
like,
finds out that Jeremiah cheated on Belly. Lets it go within 30 seconds.
oh, but he's like, well, okay. And I'm like,
Yeah.
really?
Like,
That is your sister.
like I had been waiting all season for Steven to
I
find out.
know. I
And
know.
then it kind
That
of
was
just,
the result. And I was just like, okay.
yeah,
So like, what are we doing here?
yeah, yeah.
What's the point?
No, literally. And like it just didn't make any sense to me because in season two, wasn't Steven the one who was like helping Conrad with the panic attacks and like really was there for him? They
Yes.
were like ride or dies, and Steven was more mad at Belly because once they broke up, he kind of lost Conrad.
Yeah.
Where I guess maybe all those feelings of losing Conrad, he just like resented Conrad for it eventually in the time jump. But
Right?
pissed me off. Pissed me off.
No, it pissed me off too. I was like, bro, like, what are we doing here?
Yes.
Why is this all happening? Why are we all being mean to Connie? Like,
Literally. Like
it's
and he
dang
wasn't
bad.
doing anything.
You know what I
Like
mean?
everyone's like, why are you even here? And I'm like, it's his little brother's wedding.
Right? Like, dang. Like, God forbid.
God forbid.
No.
Yeah. Also, best character development of the entire show, other than Conrad, um, Taylor. I love Taylor.
Oh, me too. I really like
Yeah.
Taylor. Yeah, no, that was really good.
She became like such a like in the first season she kind of got on my nerves. Second season she like really kind of came into her own. And then like this season she was just like Belly's like true friendship that like she was always there. And I don't know if you know this, but in the third book, at least in the beginning from what I read, Taylor and Belly had like really grown apart. Like they weren't that close anymore.
Really? Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I heard that.
Yeah.
They weren't actually like friends in college
Yeah,
anymore.
and then Annika, who was in
Whoa.
this season,
Yeah.
became Belly's best friend, kind of. Which, like, I liked Annika, but I
Oh.
didn't like that they kind of axed Taylor. I don't know if the relationships gets better throughout the book or not. But anyway, I really like that they just didn't do that
I
because I feel
like
like
I
it would
think
have
it
been
works
such a
better.
Yeah, it would have been such a hard turn from, Taylor being so present in the
I
first two
know.
seasons. Yeah.
I agree.
So, also, what did we think of Belly's Bob?
Oh my God, the Bob. Like, it's the thing, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
she was
Careful
being
trauma.
like her Paris self, like, whatever, girl.
You
Like,
became so French.
she really
Like,
did. She like really like leaned into it, but like was still so bad at speaking French. And I was just like, girl, like, what? I was also like confused because she got to France and like I get it, like when you're like actually there, like immersed, like it's harder to speak it. But she
yeah.
was speaking like she knew no French. And I was like,
No, and
you
hadn't she
have
taken
been
it for like,
studying this since like middle school. Like I'm
yeah.
so confused. So I was like, wait,
Yeah.
didn't you
Also,
say like even like this is one of your majors?
yes.
Like what?
Also, how did she get in when she didn't have her visa? They just let
No, they
her
actually
through.
can just get into a country like for fun. Like I was like, what? No.
Like they just let her in.
Yeah.
Then she's not in her school, so no student visa, nothing like
Yeah.
that.
Nothing.
Okay. And then she gets her job as a bartender and she's affording this beautiful, like when she moves into the second apartment, this beautiful place that I think is literally supposed to be Audrey Hepburn's place in Sabrina, is like what it was supposed to mirror. And she's just thriving. Like, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. No, like actually
Yeah,
insane. But you know,
magic.
speaking of Paris, what did you think of Benito?
Oh my God, I kind of loved Benito. My friends and I, we were we were fans of him. We were like, oh, this
Really?
poor boy is gonna get his heart broken by Belly the
Yeah.
second Conrad shows up. Um,
Okay.
but there wasn't that much of a hurdle with Benito as we expected. We thought maybe Belly was gonna be like, this is my new life. Like I'm
I
Benito, they're
know.
gonna run
But they
off
were already
together.
broken up. Like
Yeah, but
that
then they
was
were
a
never
crazy
like,
reveal when she was like, so like we're actually just friends. It was
yeah,
like,
that was
oh.
crazy.
I
Yeah.
mean, I kind of read it like the way that she like kissed him on the cheek. I was like, that's not how you kiss a boyfriend of 5 months. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? I was like,
Yeah.
oh. And like the bob, I was like also like, like that whole like breakup new hair thing, like hair theory. So I was
Yeah.
kind of like, I feel like they did break up and then they revealed it, and I was like, yeah,
That
yeah.
makes sense.
But
Yeah.
I wasn't really loving how Benito was acting in the finale though. I was kind
No,
of like, I
okay,
get he was salty, but I was
that's what I
also
was gonna
like,
say. Up until the finale,
what?
he was being kind of,
Yeah,
yeah, he was being kind of
just being
like there
romantic.
was a lot of animosity, but Conrad
Yeah,
was giving it right back.
true,
Conrad had a
true.
plan. He was getting Belly
I was
back.
like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the train scene. Wait, okay. What was your like favorite song from the finale?
Oh my God, Out of the Woods, obviously. The second Out of the Woods started playing,
The
like,
dress sequence will be stuck in my head
oh,
forever.
dress, I forgot.
The
Yes.
dress sequence was crazy. Going up
Yes.
the staircase, and then I was the
Crazy.
out of the woods was like perfect. It was all just like
Yes.
so perfect.
We did a
Yeah,
watch party and we vlogged our final reaction. Like I set my camera up and we were just watching it. And all of us, like, if you watch the footage, we literally look like it's like the Super Bowl or something. Like we're
yeah,
yelling at her on how to run, like all
right.
this. Yeah.
Exactly. No.
Yeah.
Well, that was my thing when she was like changing. She came out in the bodysuit. We were like, "How do you have time to button the bodysuit? Just go,
We did
bro."
not notice
And
it
like
was a
she got
voice.
like the flats on with like tying in a bow. We were like, just go, leave him behind.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh. No, and you know what? It was about time Belly chased Conrad because
he
he
needed to
has been
chase.
putting in the work.
He's been on the front lines of
Yeah.
the belly war, and
Yeah.
he needed to be reminded, no, you're loved, and you're
He
like,
needed to be fought
yeah,
for too. Yeah.
exactly. And I thought that
Yeah.
was a beautiful way to like do that.
Plus, I know there were like complaints about like the lack of Taylor songs up until the finale. Like there were a few sprinkled in. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, but it was really like they had kind of strayed from that. But it makes sense because I think like Jenny Han really only reserved Taylor songs for Conrad for the most part.
exactly.
And so,
Exactly. That's like that's kind of their thing. Is like
mm,
their Conrad and their Taylor, and like it's just like, yeah, it
yeah,
kind of like worked.
yeah. You know who I did love the inclusion of so many songs though was Miss Ariana Grande.
Yes.
So
Oh
many
my God. We
songs.
were friends. I think that was probably my favorite
Oh
song
my God,
placement of the
so
season.
good.
We Can't Be Friends. Just that montage, like going from Girl So Confusing into We Can't
My God,
Be
I
Friends was
forgot. Girl, so
also
confusing,
like
wasn't it?
crazy.
Isn't that when
But
Taylor and Denise are talking?
yeah,
Yeah,
because
that was like,
they're at the club, and
yes,
then like it's like, girl, it's so confusing sometimes, and I was
yes.
like, yeah, it is
Oh my
confusing.
God.
And then they hit us with We Can't Be Friends, and it's like the montage of her thinking about Conrad the night before her wedding, and
Oh,
then lead into the
crazy.
beach scene, and I was just like, that
The beach.
episode was like insane. Like that was just like whiplash after whiplash, the batch episode. And I was like, and I knew that it was gonna be like that because all season I was like, I can't wait for the Bachelor and Bachelorette episode. Like it's gonna be like, I know like that's just gonna be where stuff goes down and it did.
That beach has seen things. That
Yeah,
beach has seen things.
the beach.
The
Yeah,
beach. The beach.
yeah.
But oh my gosh, yeah. We Can't Be Friends was iconic. Also, I Wish I Hated You. I love that song on Eternal Sunshine. And they played that for right after the realization of Jeremiah cheating, which I thought
Yeah.
was a genius song because it
Oh,
just
yeah.
the layers of it. It's like, I still love you, but I really wish I hated you because I'm so mad at
Right.
you. Like it was so good.
Exactly.
Um, oh my gosh, I'm trying to think. Oh dear. Wait.
Also, I love the throwbacks we got this season. Like
Oh, so many.
Wild Horses. Like
Yay.
that
Yeah.
was crazy.
Also like line throwbacks. Like in the final one, she goes like,
Oh,
"Don't do you remember every little thing I say?" And Conrad goes, "Yes," like it was a little flip-flop. Yeah, that was really cute. And then um this isn't a throwback, but like also something I need to be resolved. Um are Laurel and John back together?
right? I
Because
was
like that's
like,
something I
whoa.
wanted.
Also,
Yeah.
like, I would love a prequel season of like how Susanna and like Laurel like met and like the
Please.
whole Adam of it all because like they were hinting at like some crazy stuff between him and Laurel. I was like,
Right? It would be, I
what?
really, I think Amazon Prime is gonna milk this franchise as long as they can.
Oh, we're
Okay.
getting the
It's
movie. The
such,
movie's
it's like
coming.
they're Bridgerton and Stranger Things, like those,
Yeah,
like they can do so much with it
so
to
much.
where, okay, like on that note, I really was not buying into these theories that there was going to be more episodes after this episode.
Oh
Like, I
yeah.
was like, oh my gosh, it's not ending, guys. I was like, guys, I think it's ending.
You're like,
Like,
here
I
it's
think it's
ending.
over.
But
Um,
it's not ending because now we have the movie.
yes,
So,
yeah. Oh my God, I was literally
oh my
shocked.
God. Speaking of like the movie,
Yeah.
final shot where we see them, they have the house finally,
Oh my
and
God,
like Scott Street is playing. I'm just like,
crazy.
where do you think from that scene, where do you think the like the movie's gonna like
Oh my gosh, I have so many thoughts. I mean, that little note right after that shot that like Jenny Han leaves for the fans is like there's one major milestone left in Belly's life. We'll return to Cousins Beach.
oh my,
So,
we literally like paused it and I was like reading out loud. Like I was like
no,
really
us
focused.
too.
I
We
was
were like,
like, here.
someone, it was like a weatherman. Someone was
I
up.
know. And it was like in cursive and like some parts like someone's head was like blocking me. So I was like,
Yeah. No, it was a
yeah,
universal experience, I think.
exactly.
But yeah, okay. I actually wrote an article about this. I don't know if it's published yet, but
Amazing.
yeah, my predictions in it, I believe, were Belly and Conrad are gonna get married. I feel like that has to
Yeah,
be the milestone, okay?
right.
And I think we're gonna see Belly enjoy a wedding planning scenario, Maybe that's what's leading up to maybe it's like the weekend of the wedding and you get little flashbacks, I don't know. And then I think we're gonna find everyone pre-wedding living in California. That seemed like it was set up.
Yeah,
Like Taylor and Steven moved there together. Denise was going there. I assume Jeremiah is going to be a super successful chef with a Michelin star at this
yeah,
point. Something super unrealistic. um, and then Conrad was already in Cali, so like everyone's
yeah.
following him. They were so hostile towards him. Now look at them. They're
Now
all
look
following him
at
there.
her.
But anyway, and then Belly, yeah. And Belly will be there.
Yeah,
Um, and then they'll go to Cousins for the wedding. Because that wasn't a complaint I did have of this season. My
yeah,
like one itty bitty complaint was I feel like Cousins is like a character in itself most seasons.
yeah,
Like, and we really did not get to experience Cousins Beach like at all this season. I think hardly like nothing really seemed to center around the town anymore, which I missed. So I think the movie will take place in Cousins primarily too.
Yeah, I agree. So
What do you think?
I think I think when she says one more milestone left, I'm curious if it's going to be a wedding, just because she kind of had a wedding. Obviously, they
Yeah.
didn't have the wedding, but like I just feel like she kind of like let us into that day. So I'm like curious to see like if like we're going to like actually like if that's the milestone they're referring to, or if the milestone they're referring to is is like a baby or something.
Oh, I have heard
Right?
that too.
So
That
like
was
I'm like
crazy.
I
Yeah.
feel like it's not though. Like I think it depends also like how far is this movie away? Like
Yeah.
had Denny Hanley written it? Is it like being
She
filmed
told, I
yesterday?
think, Entertainment News or Entertainment Weekly, whoever that she did that interview with, that, or no, it was the Today Show. She was like,
Oh,
yeah, the movie's not written yet
okay,
when they were on it
exactly.
like the next
So
morning.
I feel
Yeah.
like it's definitely gonna be like a time jump. So I'm just
Yeah.
like, I feel like because of that,
Yeah.
um, um, it might
I
take
could
a
see
different
that.
milestone. I don't know. I'm so
I could see
curious.
that. Yeah, I don't, yeah, I was shocked when a movie was announced. I really thought this chapter with Belly, Conrad, Jeremiah as the forefront of this franchise was over. Like I thought
Right.
we'd get like the prequel, which I still think
Yeah.
of down the line we'll get.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I was shocked at the idea of the
Right.
movie. I wonder if it'll go in theaters because people
Right?
would,
Soon.
yeah,
I see.
yeah,
Yeah. Because I feel like
yeah,
people will show up for this movie.
right?
Everything I've heard, I think people are like, I didn't really want a movie or like think we needed a movie, but like I'll be there. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's fair.
No, yeah, I think like I think there's like little tiny questions I want wrapped up still to
Yeah.
where I'm excited for a movie. Did I think we needed a movie? No, but I'm still excited because I
Right?
like the community of it and everything.
Exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the thing. It's just like such like a bonding thing that it's
Yeah.
like when you see the Eras Tour in theaters, you know what I mean? Like it's just like
Yeah.
such a moment that I'm just like I know it's gonna like have its moment again, which is like
No.
exciting because it's like fun to like see how they're gonna do it all. But like yeah, it's definitely
Yeah.
interesting to like think about.
I do think maybe there is more evidence for it perhaps being a wedding or a wedding and baby because one of the like cornerstones of the book is those letters Susanna writes.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
and I mean, we get Jeremiah's, but it was really Conrad's. And then Belly did not open hers, and Belly's was like intentioned to be opened on her wedding day. And so I think that's such a huge plot point that like,
Yeah.
hadn't happened yet, to where I could see
That's
either
a good
if
point.
it's the wedding then going into a baby, or if it's like the whole movie's about a wedding. I don't know. Something with Susanna and those letters will still come into play in the movie because they were not brushed over. They had their moment, but like they didn't have
Yeah.
their full moment, I think, yet.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to wait and find out, I guess.
Yeah.
But anything else on the season you want to like talk about?
Oh my gosh. There was just so much.
So
Like,
much.
okay, Michael's,
Like
I'm sure was so happy. I the Michael's representation was so funny.
so good.
So good.
I'm like, girl, if you're a chef, like make your chocolate cake yourself. Like,
Oh my God, the
oh,
cakes was kind of life-changing. Like it was so unintentionally funny.
so
Yeah.
hilarious. And I just think like the end, like him making that like very similar dessert. I'm like, so you could have made it.
Could have done
You could
it.
have made it. You were just
You
being
could have done
stubborn.
it.
I was like,
No, I was joking with my friends before he and Denise ended up together and he was in his like chef era. We were like, Jeremiah still needs to find himself. He's cut off.
oh,
What if the movie's just Jeremiah Eat, Pray, Love edition? It's like him, Denise, and Redbird.
okay, I see it. I see y'all. I see it. Okay. Like,
But
I'll take that. I could deal with that. Yeah. I
But
mean,
I am so excited for the movie because I feel like we've
yeah.
been waiting for so long for Conrad and Belly.
Um,
And, Conrad was definitely present in this season, but he and Belly didn't get their chance to fully shine till the very end, to
yeah.
where I think Team Conrad girlies, this movie will definitely be for them.
I
more
agree.
than anybody. So I'm so excited.
I agree.
Um, also, this was okay, this is my final note. Um, Conrad, it was so funny to see how much he was talking in the final episode.
Oh, you was yapping. I was like, whoa, you have words, like, bro, like,
Very
that's crazy. Yeah.
No, like he usually has very brooding. He has his lines here and there,
Yeah.
and they're very few and far between. And like I remember at one point, it was like not the library, the museum scene. I turned to Paulina and I was like, I think this is the most he's ever spoken in an episode. And she was
Yeah.
like, oh my God, he was freaking out having to memorize so many lines.
I know, like literally, like what a switch up. Oh my gosh. Ah, well, tonight I'm seeing Mr. Renee Rapp, so our Chris Briney co-star. So that'll be fun.
Oh my gosh.
Uh
Dude, that's gonna be fun. She's coming to Austin soon. So
yeah.
yeah, I was thinking about maybe going, but
Wait, I'll let you know how it is. And you should.
okay, yeah, let me know what the show's like. But oh my God, watch she brings out Chris Briney.
Oh my God, I was like, oh my God, maybe she'll like bring in like a fun little guest like a Megan Thee
I mean,
Stallion or like
yeah, with
Red.
New York, I feel like New York, it's expected guests come out for an
Right?
artist, you know?
Like you can't get anyone.
Maybe, maybe. Oh my God, Megan Thee Stallion and Chris Briney collab.
Right? I'm like, y'all got your little Mean Girl song. Come on now. Come on now. Come on.
Come on now.
Not your fault. Come on.
Not your
Come on. Uh, well, always a pleasure. I'm so sad we don't have any more episodes to chat about, but we're gonna have that movie, so
We'll return to Cousins
we'll
Beach
return.
at
We'll
some
be back.
point. We'll be back.
We'll
Yeah.
be back. Only about us. We'll be back.
And you know what? Sid and I are going to see each other next week.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's going to be in
So,
town and
yeah.
we'll have a new album.
Yeah,
Uh,
we'll have a new
this
album. So
Taylor.
we'll have to, I think like we're gonna have to record, obviously.
We're
Like,
going to have to figure out something.
yeah.
Yeah. We'll
I'm gonna
see.
head
Yeah.
to ACL, Sabrina
Yeah. Sid
there.
will be an ACL.
Role
I'm seeing
model,
role
staff.
model. Yes.
You're seeing role model. Like it's gonna be a lot to talk about.
There's a
Yeah.
lot. So the next
So,
episode's going to be good. Yeah.
yeah, back
But
to
I
back.
hope you
So,
guys enjoyed the Summer I Turned Pretty, the Girly Pop Pod special.
yes. And let us know what you think below. And yeah, I think I can officially say this is the summer I turned Team Redbird.
Honestly, yeah. The fact that he
Okay.
was single by the end really pissed me off. He was so cute.
He was such a cutie. I was like, dang, like,
Yeah. Yeah. He was like a lovable himbo.
oh, I was like, period. Okay. Well, perfect. All right. Well, bye, girly pops.
Bye.